it's Patty. Welcome back to the Pixie Dust Designs YouTube channel. For today's card share, I am creating an ink blended background and then using die cuts from the Boogie Mug die set, standalone die set. So the mug part, which I have several cards done on those, and those will be on my blog, and I'll do some Instagram posts, is reminiscent of the Oogie Boogie Man from A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's pretty cool. But I loved the other dies that were in this set, so I decided to make a card with those two and do a video on that. So for my ink blended background, I'm using Catherine Pooler inks, and this is Bristol Smooth cardstock, and I'm just starting with a yellowish orange, more yellow than orange in the middle, and then just blending out to darker orange, and then it'll be more of a brownish orange and then into black. So that'll be my background, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So right now is a good time too for me to let you know that we've been having a giveaway, and you have all month of September to enter, and you just need to leave comments on the videos and on the Pixie Dust YouTube channel to be entered, and it's for a $20 voucher for their store for anything. And there will be a really fun video in October announcing the winners, so stay tuned for that. But please remember to leave a comment, and please subscribe and share as well. And we also have the Facebook group, the Pixie Dust Design VIP Club, which is a really great group. Everyone there is wonderful, and there's a lot of inspiration there, as well as encouragement and support. So I think the ink blending was self-explanatory, but with this, I added the black, and I needed to use a smaller brush just because I only wanted like 1/4 of an inch on my background. So that pretty much completes the background. And then we will go in, I did some die cutting of the, I'm bringing in my metallic paints. And so I'm using a yellow, and there's a lot of sparkle on this. And then I'm using an orange and doing a little splatter of that. It is a little hard to see on camera, but it did add a nice amount of shimmer. And then when I've got this looking the way I want it, I will add a little bit of black splatter as well. And I'm just using the black ink that I had used and using that for spatters. Now there's no shimmer in the black, but I did get a lot of shimmer from the paints. So cut out the jack-o'-lantern, and I started with the YR12, Copic YR12, coloring the whole jack-o'-lantern in that color. And then I come in with E37, I believe, yes, and do all the dark lines in that brown. And if you look in the upper left, you see just a yellow pumpkin. That goes behind the jack-o'-lantern. So there's 3 dies to this. There's the stem, there's the back of the jack-o'-lantern, and then there's the actual jack-o'-lantern face. So it creates nice dimension without a lot of work. And then if you want to color, which right now I'm using the YR08 in Copics, you can color, but if you just want to use paper and ink blend, or however you like to do it, you can, and it'll still turn out beautifully. So now coming in with a little E99 and going over what I just did. And then I'm coming in with the YR12 and going over everything, as you can see. So I have one completed jack-o'-lantern where you can see it, and the yellow really makes everything pop. I like it better than even putting a black behind it. And so I did color the stem, and then I colored the stem that I glued to it as well. I don't think I showed that part. And then when I'm gluing the yellow to the pumpkin, I take my Copic and go over the edges with a brown marker, just so that everything is cohesive. So the entire thing is outlined in brown, and it makes a big difference. It really helps it to pop off your background when you have it outlined like that. So you can't really see it when you're looking at it, but you don't see yellow edges either. You see the brown. So it worked out well. So now I'm putting together the bats, and what I did was kind of traced around the faces and cut out yellow for the eyes and the mouth, and didn't cut it quite small enough, so I did need to do some trimming on these. So then I'll glue the faces to the yellow, and then I did cut out extra faces to glue on top of that just to add just a touch more dimension. And then I will add the extra layer of the face onto what we've already created, and then I will glue the faces onto the bats. Look at the shape of the bats. Aren't they adorable? I mean, they got those cute little wings and then the chubby bodies. They're so not scary. They're just adorable. I love them. I do have to say these Jack-o'-lanterns and bats are probably the favorite I've ever used. I just love how they look. So that you get the Halloween essence. And there's a little bit of intensity in the Jack-o'-lanterns, but nothing scary. So, I mean, my granddaughter's a year and a half. I would be comfortable giving her something made from this. So now I'm getting everything arranged on my cards. Again, I just like a stack of Jack-o'-lanterns. I don't know what it is. And then putting the bats on. And I'll add the final bat to the bottom. And that kind of completes everything I wanted. I was trying to figure out which sentiment I wanted, and I did end up using the Pretty Pink Posh sentiments on those. They work out great. I do like the vertical sentiments. They just add a different element to your card. And I just glued everything straight down. There was no need to add foam because I outlined them in brown, so they already pop a little more. And then you'll see I'll have to move everything down. It's up too high, so I take it apart and move it down. So if you have a chance, check out some of the other designers' videos as well, because they are absolutely adorable. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy the new release. Thanks. Bye-bye.